Mississippi, Alabama, I'm home. Places that I go just to sing my songs. I don't know, but I've been told that I've never roamed from Georgia, Carolina, Mississippi, Alabama, I'm home. Hey Jones, way down in the Everglades. Well, get it wrong, I don't know, but I've been told that I've never roamed from Georgia, Carolina, Mississippi, Alabama, I'm home. Here we go. Georgia, Carolina, Mississippi, Alabama, I'm home. Places that I go just to sing my song. I don't know, but I've been told that I'll never roam from Georgia, Carolina, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Carolina, I call home. Places I call home. Sitting at the table in her simple little house, front porch of our cottage, pointed to the south. At the kitchen table, some cracked conch and fried fish we'd made up our favorite supper dish. At a rough wooden table, side by side, picking crab and eating fish, I told her my best wish. For it to always be like this, lean against me and give a little kiss. For it to always be like this, with your love, there's nothing I would miss. I'd be out on the water to catch a mess of fish, to be apart a little while I would start to miss the way your shirt hung on you, your hair up in a twist, your ball cap, your flip-flops, a simple little kiss. So honey, it will always be like this, lean against me and give a little kiss. For it to always be like this, with our love, there's nothing we can miss. At a simple little house a simple little life. Front porch of our cottage pointed to the south. At the kitchen table, some crack conkin' fried fish. We'd made up our favorite supper dish. And a rough wooden table, side by side, picking crabs and eating fish. I told you my best wish. I went looking for the country, but the country wasn't there. I rode off in the county for a breath of country air. But there was houses, cars, and driveways, and roads cut everywhere. I went looking for the country, but the country wasn't there. Well, I remember Buster Drew's old store where they sold country hands. He had gas and oil and bed and ice, but Drew's didn't sell no beer. He said he couldn't justify it, he couldn't see it here, 'cause people drank and drive, and he wanted his conscience clear. I went looking for the country, but the country wasn't there. I rode off in the county for a breath of country air. But there was houses, cars, and driveways, and roads cut everywhere. I went looking for the country, but the country wasn't there. I put her in fourth gear and rode by the pond that wasn't there, where the hayfield been for years. Past the house that Mr. Yacht built and the robin barks lived for years. Well, it was every bit all gone, but I could still see it all so clear. I went looking for the country, but the country wasn't there. I rode off in the county for a breath of country air. But there was houses, cars, and driveways, and roads cut everywhere. I went looking for the country, but the country wasn't there. I went looking for the country, but the country wasn't there. Talking to myself again, wondering if this traveling is good. Is there something else doing I'd be doing if I could? Stories we could tell, and if it all blows up and goes to hell, I wish that I could sit upon the bed in some motel, and I'd listen to the stories we could tell. I stared at that guitar in that museum in Tennessee. The nameplate on the glass had brought back 20 melodies. The scars upon his face told of all the times he failed, as he was singing all the stories he would tell. Oh, the stories he would tell. Bet you it still rings just like a bell. I wish that I sat upon the bed in some motel. And I listened to the stories he would tell. So if you're on the road and tracking down your every night and playing for your living beneath the brightly colored lights, well, if you ever wonder why you ride the carousel, well, you can do it for the stories you would tell. The stories you could tell.